This is what we saw from the cheap seats at Denver No Kings protest, October 18th, 2025. Follow us as we take a look inside of what we saw, what we heard, what we felt in this particular political event from inside the crowds, surrounded by we the people. The second No Kings protest was a continuation in a series of protests against the current federal administration of the United States government under the stewardship of Donald Trump. These nationwide protests had garnered over 7,000 individual protests across the country, accumulating over 7 million people protesting on October 18th. Denver itself is estimated to have had about 25,000 protesters in attendance. The protests centered around Civic Center Park between Colorado and Denver capitals. This included a march into downtown Denver across 16th Street Mall and back. The march itself walked in streets cordoned off preemptively by Denver Police Department in coordination with permitting of a peaceful protest. During the march, protesters adorned costumes, held signs, flew flags, sang chants.
Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
The march into downtown took more than 2 hours for all 25,000 in attendance to loop through Denver and back to Civic Center Park. Many protest chants were tailored for the current events at hand.
No pigs! These are not American things! No Nazis! No pigs!
There were also activist marching bands using their own instruments to lend music to the crowd. Back in Civic Center Park, many groups set up to share their causes with tables, tents, posters, showing support and solidarity with one another. There is a wide ideological spread of special interest groups: pro-Palestine, pro-human rights, immigrant protections, LGBT+ advocates, business owners, farmers, all coming together in support. Many groups ardently protest the treatment of American citizens and immigrants under the current Department of Homeland Security ICE detentions, detainments, and kidnappings going on inside U.S. borders. Seeing those affected in person reminds us these are not just headlines, not just video clips, but our friends, families, neighbors, us. An interesting pattern of note has been the explosion of Americana iconography in these protests. The American flag, bald eagles, Lady Liberty, red, white, and blue have recently been associated with nationalist symbolism of American conservatism. These associations are political codifications, secret codes that signify to people what one's values may be. Recodifying the American flags, Lady Liberty, American values is a form of taking back these symbols and owning them. The study of the meanings of flags is vexillology. Flags being flown upside down is a message of distress, conveying the political belief that the country itself is in danger. In October 2025, there was a preponderance of inflatable costumes. Made famous by Portland and their ICE protests, we now see them spread to other protests in Denver. The stark visual of something so disarming as inflatable costumes that don't have armament, not even fists to threaten with, incapable of moving very quickly, contrasted with militarized law enforcement, is something that will be painted into history books for future generations. These inflatable costumes take form of an ultra-nonviolent approach that cannot be seriously perceived as a threat. Along with these explosions of expressive nonviolent protest was dancing. Authentic human expression has long been an enemy and target of authoritarian dictatorial regimes. Very often, dance, music, art find themselves under attack, even outlawed. Art as a form of human expression is thus far undefeated in the long game. While the permitted protest was scheduled to end at 4 p.m., many stayed behind in Civic Center Park with their costumes, their signs, their music, their families, and their joy in dance parties. This hegemony of community coming together across political beliefs, causes, sexualities, races, personal stories came together as a celebration of joy as protest. Russian revolutionary Emma Goldman once said, "If I can't dance, it's not my revolution." So find joy, find solidarity, find learning, find those that will stand behind you. Share our goals, share our struggles, share our victories, and come share a dance with us. Fashion,
Puppy dog.